You know what's worse than being in a bad marriage? Being in jail. And the process can get you in jail. We've already covered domestic violence in another section, but here I want to talk to you about laws you might violate. It's easy to think about statutes about drunk driving, about assault, but there are laws of the case. They are injunctions, sometimes specific to a person in a specific case that have been specifically issued. There are also the mutual mandatory injunctions that are issued at the beginning of every divorce in Tennessee. These orders, along with support orders, if you violate them, can lead to you being found in contempt. And if you're found in contempt, could be either civil or criminal, the worst result is you wind up in jail. Criminal contempt is 10 days for each violation. And before you start thinking, well, 10 days, that's not that bad. It's 10 days for each violation. If you haven't been paying your child support for the past 10 months, each one of those is a separate violation, potentially exposing you to a sentence of 100 days. That's criminal. Think that sounds bad? With criminal, you have all the protections that you have in a criminal case. You have the right not to testify, the Fifth Amendment. You have a right to counsel. You have a lot of rights that attach. Civil, the standard of proof is lower. With criminal, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. With civil, it's only more likely than not. If you violate a civil contempt, you go to jail until you fix it. One of the common things we see is somebody not wanting to sign over a piece of property that they've been ordered to transfer to the other spouse. You take that position, I go tell the court we have a hearing, you tell the court I'm not going to do it, the court can put you in jail till you do what you're supposed to. Civil contempt is, the hallmark is you have the keys to the jailhouse in your pocket. But it depends on how obstinate you are. If you just won't sign it over, then you can stay in jail indefinitely. Being sent to jail indefinitely is not something we do in this country except for civil contempt. So, contempt is dangerous. When the court says these are the rules in this mutual mandatory injunction that we issued in every case, these are the rules in a specific injunction, don't transfer any money from out of this account here. Don't take the child out of the United States. If you violate those, you can go to jail. So, do what you're supposed to, do what you've been instructed by the court to do, and you won't have to figure out which is worse, a bad marriage or going to jail, because you'll only be dealing with a bad marriage. Thank you very much. And for other information on divorce, look at our website aboutdivorce.com. Thank you very much.